Well, we're going to get started. Today, we are going to do a chair yoga class. So, if you have a chair that doesn't have arms, that would be best. We're going to start sitting down. And we'll draw a little circular motion. Kind of loosening up the back, awakening the spine. And then reverse the direction going the other way. And we'll come to the center. Inhale, lift the hands up. Exhale out through the mouth. It's called a sun breath. Inhale, lifting. One more time. And let your hands kind of slide up and down the legs a little bit. As your hands touch the legs, it sends extra blood flow there to warm up the body. Now, as we slide down, I want you to let your arms just kind of hang. They might sway side to side. You might draw little circles on the floor with the fingertips, elbows in the palm. You might let the arms go in and out, the wings of the bird. Just kind of loosening up the shoulders, getting the body ready to stretch. And then we'll slide back up. Shoulders rolling back and down, shaking your head yes. Now from here, we're going to scoop forward, reaching as far as you feel comfortable, lifting up. And today, just go at your own pace. Listen to your body. If anything hurts, back off. Don't do it. You can look up to the sky, little spinal extension. So we salute the sun. And then our hands are going to come down towards the ground, letting the body just melt forward. They kind of roll over the knees. I want you to inhale, lift up slightly, still looking at the floor. Then exhale, let the hands drop back down. Let's try that again. It's a pulsing breath. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale, hands come down. Let's slide your hands towards your knees. I want you to stretch out your back. Put a little pressure with the hands. Stretch maybe even your chin forward. Lengthening out. And I want you to walk back under, looking at the belly button. And maybe let the elbows come out to the side. And then bring the elbows into the center. Push with the palms of the hands. Extend out. And exhale. I want you to relax, coming back down. I want you to lift one heel, then the other. It's kind of like bicycling your feet. Lifting up one foot and the other. And then hold, and we'll slowly roll back up, dragging the fingertips up the leg. Let's do that again, scooping forward, a big sun breath. Reaching to the sun. Exhale. Coming down towards the ground. Inhale with a pulsing breath, lifting up halfway. Hands kind of drag up the legs, and then exhale, lower back down. Trying that one more time. Inhale, lifting up halfway. Exhale down. We're going to let the hands slide up to the legs. Push with the palms of the hand and look forward, stretching out long, maybe pushing that bottom up over the top of stretching the jawline. Raise the eyebrows. And then exhale, come all the way back down. Tuck in, look at the belly button. Maybe let the elbows come out to the side. Really rounding the back. And then bring the elbows in. Walk back up and forward. Exhale again, rounding the back, relaxing forward, maybe looking at the belly button. The hands slide down. I want you to lift up one heel, then the other. Walking in place. And then slowly roll up. your head yes. Loosen up any tension in the neck. I'll let the hands come up to the sky. Down, heart center, little prayer pose. I want you to concentrate on taking a deep breath in. Think of a circle going around the belly button. It expands out, and then that circle comes in as a little dot. Inhale, expanding. Rib cage goes out to the sides, and then exhale, think of all the muscles coming into the center, so we squeeze. Breathing in. And exhaling out. Inhale, lifting up. And release the hands out and down. I'm going to have your hands come to your feet. I want you to lift your toes up and down. A little bit of a rocking motion forward and back. I want you to walk your feet out a little bit more. And we're going to go down, brush the legs. So we come up, bring the toes back. A little bit of a stretch. Pushing down the legs. Inhale up, bring the toes back. One more time. Breath in. And exhaling down. Slide the feet in, and we come out and I'm going to lean to the left. Hands can be together apart. We're creating a little curvature, little crescent moon here. We're going to drop down that left hand and think of pushing the rib cage out to the right. So you feel this big stretch on the waistline. Breathing in and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Turn the palm up. Look up to see the sun. And place your hand on your head. Head falls over to the right side. We'll wiggle the left fingertips, they come out. Rotate the palm up and down a little bit. And then we'll bring the hand back behind you. Turn sideways so you can see me a little bit. So we're stretching down the neck. Take a big breath in. And as we exhale, the hand slides down a little farther behind. Inhaling and exhaling. And we'll bring that left hand out. Start to rotate the palm up. Loosening up any tension in the shoulder. And then hands come together at the top. We'll go down, heart center, that prayer pose again. Take a big breath in, expanding the rib cage. And exhale. We're going to lace our fingers together. Let the hands drop. Shoulders are going to drop. Maybe even tuck the chin in. And I want the hands to push away. Stretching our fingertips. Stretch out. Or straighten the elbows. To wherever it feels comfortable for your body. Every body is different, so in yoga, everybody will look different in their poses. Do what's best for you. We're going to bring your hands back together for a spider. Fingers will go in and out. Stretching the palms of those hands. And then we'll inhale, lifting up. Lean over to the right. Hands can be together or apart. Feeling that opening of the rib cage as we drop down. Right hand. Push that left rib cage out a little bit more. And then when you're ready, sit up tall. Place your hand on your head. Fingertips come out, breathing in. And exhaling out. And we'll bring the hand back behind you. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Inhaling. And exhaling. As you you exhale, think of dropping that shoulder down a little bit farther. Hand slides down the back side. Let the hand come out. Rotate the arm. Slowly lifting, and we'll push both hands to the sky. Feel as if you're lifting the roof off the building. Fingertips are kind of pulling back, stretching as high as you can, lifting up the rib cage. And I want you to shift your weight to the front of the foot, the back of the foot. And then drop the heels down. Front of the foot, the back of the foot, front of the foot. You're gonna let the hands fall and roll the shoulders back and down. Shake your head yes, be a little bit warmer. Now we're actually gonna go to a warrior one. You've probably heard of these poses before. So in our warrior one, our toes are facing two different directions. So first, we're gonna take your right foot and open the hip up, bringing it out to the side. When you look down, you'll wanna see that big toe on the inside. We'll take this other foot and kind of bring it out. Now to begin with, they're facing different directions. We're actually gonna turn your toe a little bit and lift up the heel. So then you see both toes are facing the same direction. Now you might shift that weight to where it feels comfortable to have the toe pointing almost in the same direction. So we're still stretching the foot, stretching the outside. In our warrior one, we're gonna think of bringing this hip around just a little bit. You see how it's kind of loosening it up? And then we're gonna hold. What happens is both hands are gonna go out to the side of the room. We're gonna inhale, lifting up. Now, if it's uncomfortable to lift both arms, just lift this front arm. It's the same leg does back. So that left hand lifts up, and we're gonna start to feel the stretch of the lift of the rib cage. Let the shoulder relax. We're lifting the rib cage, but we're stretching up at the same time. Our warrior one. Now our hands are going to come down to the front knee. We're going to lift the back heel up into what would be going right into a warrior three. A warrior three, we just shift most of the weight to the front. So I want you to think of grabbing your toe like into the mat with the toes. Push the heel down. Feel that weight kind of shift into the front leg. Like if you were going to try to lift up, you could. We're just digging the toes. So I want you to think of spreading the toes and then digging down. It's just strengthening the muscles around the ankle and the knee without putting a lot of pressure on them. You're pushing the toes deep into the mat, kind of leaning into that front knee on the right. Now let's sit back up. Now we've been on the toe. We're going to lift that heel back up, and then we're actually going to shift your weight to stretch your shoelaces. So we're actually pointing the toe in the back now. So the whole foot, bottom of the foot is off the mat, and we're bending the knee, dropping it. Now this is to stretch our hip flexor here. Taking a deep breath in, and we'll add a spinal twist. So we're going to take the left hand that's in front, bring the hand all the way around to the right knee. That may be all that you need. You can turn your head and look to the back wall, or you might take your right hand that's on the back side, place it on the back of the chair to look behind you. So you kind of open up the rib cage, add that spinal twist. Breathing in, exhaling out. One of the most important stretches for your body here. So we're stretching through that hip flexor, the psoas muscle, the lower back attaching and going down and through. Big breath in, and we'll bring both hands to the front right knee. We'll lift up the left foot, dig the toe into the mat, and then we're going to rotate the hip. So now our toes are definitely facing two different directions. I want you to feel the inside of the body opening up. We're going to inhale, lifting up halfway. Shoulders relax down. And you look over your right shoulder in our warrior two. We'll turn our right palm up. Reverse the warrior two, lifting up to the sky. You can wiggle the fingers at the top. Rotate the arms. Breathing in. Exhaling out. And then we'll lower down halfway, lifting the back arm up. Release the hands down for a moment. Wiggle your toes if you have any tension. Readjust. And we're going to go again, lifting up halfway. But this time we're going to extended side angle, bending your right elbow. Right elbow comes down towards the knee. It's okay if it doesn't touch the knee. It might be your right hand on the right knee. The left hand is going to reach up to the sky and then come up over your head next to your ear. So remember, you can have an elbow or on your hand. And what we're trying to do is stretch out that waistline, feeling the stretch through the hip, up and over. Breathing in. Now, some people extend out their arm. If they're on their elbows, they lower that hand down. It does not have to be. Your hand can be anywhere you choose. You always have a lot of options here. We'll take one last big breath in here. And then slowly come out. As slow as we went in, lifting the elbow up. Extend out the arm. And relax down. Now, you might be getting a little tired. We're going to shift your weight back. Slowly walk that foot back to the front. Bring the other knee in. I want you to adjust yourself on your chair and draw those circles. And then reverse the direction, going the other way. And then we'll come to the center. From here, we're going to bring your left knee all the way to the side. Right leg extends out forward and then it starts to slide over. So wherever you feel comfortable on your chair. Now we start with that toe kind of wiggling, kind of flexing. But then we're going to dig your toe in, lift the heel up, start to shift your weight. Now I bring my foot in a little bit at a time until I feel comfortable placing my heel down, readjusting on my chair. So the toes are facing towards the same direction. They're not going to be exactly straight. But we're feeling that deep stretch kind of in the back calf muscle. Now it's our warrior one, so we're going to bring your hands to the side of the room, lifting up. Now if it's uncomfortable to have both hands, you can keep the left hand down and lift only the right hand up. Our warrior one today. Kind of lift up, stretching through the rib cage. Breathing in, exhaling out. So we hold the poses, not the breath. Continue breathing in and out. When you're ready, lower the hands back down to the knee. We're going to lift up the heel a couple times. Let's go ahead and drop that knee down. We're going to turn our toe over and feel that stretch up and through the hip. Bring your right hand around to the left knee, and that may be all you need. But if you're looking for a little more, we're going to bring your right hand to the back of the chair. You can even look to the back wall, turning your head. Your spinal twist today. The most important poses for your body, because we tend to sit in a seated position with the knees bent forward in the chair. So we want to drop one of the knees down and let it lengthen out the tension that's been building. Spinal twists also help with the digestive process, wringing out the intestines, helps to align the spine as we twist in one direction and then the other, keeping all the muscles supple and strong. Last deep breath in. Exhale out. Pushing out body lengthens on that exhale. We're going to slowly look back, forward, untwisting. We're going to go back on the toe on this back foot. Then the heel turns and we open up the hips forward. So now our toes are in two different directions. We feel the opening of the hip. Lifting up to a warrior two, we'll lift up halfway, shoulders relax down. We look over that left shoulder, stretching out the fingertips. In our warrior two, pushing away, digging your toes or heels into the mat. Then we'll turn, left palm up, right hand drops down, wiggle the fingers at the top. We're gonna rotate the arm. Reaching a little higher to the sky, lifting that rib cage up. Now, some people have their arms bent, hand on their head. It does not matter. It's wherever it's comfortable for you today. Now, reverse warrior two. Now we're going to lower down halfway. Hold, relax, readjust if anything needs to wiggle. We're going to keep our feet in the same directions, lift up halfway, but this time bend. Left elbow goes to the left knee, and our extended side angle, we try to create a straight line from fingertips to the toe as that arm comes next to the ear. Now you can be on your elbow or you can be on your hand. Some people lengthen their arm out. So you have a lot of choices. Your extended side angle. Moving in. It's really opening up the hips, stretching the inner stomach. Take one last deep breath in. And exhale out. The muscle lengthens on the exhale. Releases the lactic acid on that exhale. Let's lengthen out the arm. Release the hands down, coming out as slow as we went in. Shoulders roll back and down. When you're ready, we're going to bring one foot forward and then the other. Adjust yourself on your chair. We're actually going to do a chair pose. You may ask, how do we do that? Sitting in the chair. Place our hands on our legs. Shoulders are going to roll back and down. I want you to think of tightening the center. Then lift your hands up. Lower your hands down. Turn the palms up. So we're going to read a book while in our chair. And our hands become a book. Now, that book might be close, it might be far away, you might need your readers. We're going to lean forward, putting a little pressure with the hands. If you'd like to have the book closed, you can. Have the book open. We're tightening around the center and leaning just a little bit forward where we can lift our booty off the chair. Now, if you need to have your book on your lap, you can have your book on your lap. We're going to sit back down. Close the book if it was opened. Place the book on our knees. Tuck your head under. Looking in and down at the cover of the book. And then slowly begin to sit back up, stacking the spine, one vertebrae on top of the other. Please stand tall and the shoulders roll back and down. Rub the legs. And do that one more time. Lifting up. Lowering down halfway. Turning the palms up. Bring your hands forward for your book. Now your book can be close, it can be far away. We tighten around the center like someone's going to poke you in your stomach. Lean forward slightly, lifting the hips off of the chair. Now, if it's uncomfortable here, you'd rather have your hands or your book on your lap, you can do so. Tighten around the center like someone's going to push you over with their finger. But you tighten so they can. Now let's lower the hips back down. Close your book if you had your book the whole time open. Place your book on your lap. Put your head under. I want you to round your spine. Let your elbows go out to the side. And then slowly roll up, stacking one vertebrae on top of each other. And roll the shoulders back and down. Shake your head yes. Let the hands fall out to the sides. Inhale up to the sky. And exhale down. Bring your palms down, shake your head yes. Stretching the back of the ribs. Shake your head no. And we'll inhale, create a little love heart over your head. Exhale out. We're going to take one foot forward and then the other if you would like, or just have one bit. We're going to draw little circles. Strengthening the center here. Roll the shoulders back. Maybe walk the hands back a little bit. Your chest lifts up. And then place the foot back down. Now you still can have the shoulders roll back. They're called giraffe arms, taking one big step, then the other opens up the rib cage, and then draw the circle. And then reverse the direction, going the other way. And then let them come down. Walk your giraffe arms back forward. Adjust always on the chair as you need. I'm going to walk your feet to the front. Cross left foot over your right. We're going to forward fold here in a minute. But you can have your feet crossed at the ankles or you can slide to your knee. We're going to start to melt down and over the leg. You might be having it down at the ankle. Just opening the hip a little bit. Stretching our piriformis. Breathing in. Exhale, think of the hips pushing out to the side. Everything's expanding. One last time. And exhale. And we'll slowly lift back up. Place this foot down, readjust on your chair. Your feet out, and we'll cross the other foot over. So it really didn't matter which one you did first. Do the other one. You can walk your hands down so you melt forward, or you can slide that foot up so you melt down. Breathing in. Exhaling out. Take a big breath, expanding everything out. Exhale. Breathing in and out. Last time. Come back to a seated up position. The foot slide down and uncross. Do a couple more stretches here. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale out. You want both hands to come behind you. Now you can place your hands inside each other. Some people make a fist, or just place your hands on the chair in the back. I want you to roll the shoulders back, bring your bottom lip over the top lip. Drifting the jawline, stretching through the neck. Lean your head to the right. Pull that stretch under the ear. Maybe through the collarbone. Lean your head to the left. And we'll come back to the center. And release, let the hands fall out and down. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale out. Inhale for the body. Inhale for the mind. Inhale for the spirit. Bring your hands heart center. And namaste. Thanks for joining me on the chair today for a little yoga class.